Alright trainers, I'm some northern guy and I wanted to share something with you guys really quickly about EV training in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, I stumbled across this completely by accident. I'm almost definitely not the first person to figure this out or discover it, but I just wanted to share it with you because I really want to get into EV training and competitive battles this generation, and this has made it really easy to do so. Now, before I get into this, I watched Austin John's guides to EV training in Sword and Shield, and it was while I was trying out one of the methods that he explains in his video that I discovered this. So go and check out his video for a full guide of all the different ways you can EV train in Sword and Shield. Now, one of the things he talks about are the Pokemon jobs, which you can do from any Pokemon Center at the PC, and there are certain jobs that give you EVs for a specific stat. If you send your Pokemon off to do these jobs for a whole day, they will come back with 96 EVs in that stat, but there's a way to get it to 252, the maximum amount of EVs you need for a stat, in just one go. So to do this, you're going to need BP, battle points, and the best way to get that is at the battle tower in Winden after you've beat the game. So this is in the post game. Now once you have a load of BP, you need to go to Hammerlock and go to the main Pokemon Center that's at the front of the city, the entrance to the Wild Zone, not the one that are off to the sides. You need the main Pokemon Center, which is in front of the gym at the entrance to the Wild Zone, and talk to this trainer here on the right hand side of the guys at the Pokemart, and she will sell you items for BP. And the ones that we want to be looking at are the power items: the power bracer, belt, lens, band, anklet, and weight, and they will increase a specific stat each. So the power anklet does your speed, for example, the bracer does your attack. There's one for each stat, and usually what they did in the older games was double the amount of EVs you're getting for that stat when you battle a Pokemon. They're 10 BP each, so buy whichever one you want, buy them all, buy as many as you like. In this case, I'm getting the power anklet, which increases your speed, and then head on over to do a Pokemon job. Give the power item to the Pokemon that you want to go on the job, or that you want to EV train, in this case my Dreepy, and just to compare, I'm also sending my Centiskorch, who doesn't have a power item. I'm going to send them on the speed seminar, so the seminars will all increase the stat that they say. Attack seminar does your attack, defense seminar does your defense, etc, etc. And off they go. Now what we need to do is the exploit that people use in order to farm raids and reset raids. Now at the time of making this video, this works, but please note in the future, if this gets patched out, this isn't going to work. You'll have to wait a full 24 hours in real time for your Pokemon to complete the seminar, but with this exploit we can do it in a matter of minutes. What you want to do is go to any active den in the wild area. If it's not active, just chuck a wishing piece in. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be rare, it doesn't need to be it can be any Pokemon. Go to invite others, which will start communicating and looking for people, and while it's doing that and you have the timer ticking down, hit your home button and then go to your system settings. Go all the way down to system, date and time. If your synchronized clock via the internet is on, turn that off, and then change your date and time to a day forward. Go back into the game and quit searching. Then when you go back to the Pokemon Center and go and talk to the computer again, your job's been completed. What should take 24 hours has taken us about 5 minutes. Now our Pokemon that did the seminar are going to get EVs in that stat, and as you can see, Dreepy gets 252 because it was holding the power anklet, whereas Centiskorch, who wasn't holding anything, gets the normal 96. Now, I've only tested this twice, and it worked both times. I'm assuming this is how it is meant to work. So if you want to speed up the method of jumping ahead the Pokejobs even more, give your Pokemon the power item that increases the stat that the Pokejob is increasing as well, and you'll get 252 from one job. And that's it. Like I said, this currently works at the time of making this video, but if they patch out the trick you can do by jumping your game ahead 24 hours, then you're just going to have to wait 24 hours in real time. And there are other ways of doing this. You can farm the raid den to get lots and lots of watts, which you can then basically exchange into lots of money, and then buy all the items like carbos, proteins, and all that stuff. There's loads of different ways you can do it, but I like this way. This is pretty fun. It's definitely the cheapest way. So if you don't want to have to, farm lots of money, I think this is actually quicker as long as you have the BP. But obviously you've got to farm the BP from the battle tower. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And it's one way to get into competitive Pokemon, or help you get into it a little bit more, because it's now really easy to EV train. And that is it. So I hope you guys are enjoying Sword and Shield as much as I am, and I hope to see some of you all in competitive battles when I have my team finished. This is just a really quickly put together video just to share this with you all. And yeah, I'll see you next time in a proper video. But until then, keep training and have a good one. See you later.